Alright guys, what's happening? I just saw recently that Jason Mayhem Miller, the former MMA star, I think it's Strikeforce and in the UFC, and ironically enough on the Bully Beatdown show, was convicted of domestic violence against count them three, different girlfriends between 2015 and 17. Now that's ironic. He turns out to be actually the biggest bully. That's the pot calling the kettle black right there. Well, Jason Mayhem Miller gets probation and avoids a jail sentence, of course, and he has to stay sober during this time, and I predict it's probably not going to happen. This guy's probably going to get into trouble again, unfortunately. That seems to be the pattern. Jason Mayhem Miller, again, he just receives probation on this deal. 5 counts of felony domestic violence, which is pretty crazy. There was a time, you guys remember that he had an issue with a SWAT team came to his house, and he actually put it live for 5 hours on Twitter. That's pretty crazy stuff. He was also found naked, sleeping on a church, in a church, completely naked. Those charges were dropped. This guy's actually assaulted police officers. He has spit on the police. He's done all kinds of different things. So he is a complete basket case. He is Jason Mayhem Miller. And it's really pretty tragic because this guy was a pretty talented individual. Not a supreme fighter, but nevertheless entertaining guy and a character. He could have had a lot of success in MMA if he could have gotten his act together. But Jason Mayhem Miller, pretty crazy stuff. He was kicked out of the UFC. I don't know how many people know this, but because of his backstage antics, he wanted to, on his walkout on the fight they lost to C.B. Dalloway, during the walkout he wanted to wear a gas mask and a paper bag, colored paper bag, on his head, but they put the kibosh on that, and after the fight Dana White fired him. So this guy shot himself in the foot his whole career, and unfortunately, you know, it's not getting any brighter for Jason.